Hi folks, Ricky Tang here. Just one camera so you can't see me, which is no great loss, I'm sure. I'm riding through rush hour traffic on Friday. Oh, what date is this? The 12th of September. That was the one. And I'm here on my Triumph Speed Triple. Apparently the weather's going to take a turn for the worse later tonight and this weekend. So it was a good opportunity, while it's reasonably dry and warm, to get the Triumph out. But there's also an ulterior motive for me being on the Triumph. What it is that I've got the Triumph up for sale. It's in Facebook Marketplace, and it's on another group on Facebook called Motorcycles Running £1,500 and under, because the bike is running, as you can clearly tell, road legal, and I'm advertising it for 1,500 quid. I've been trying to sell it for 2 weeks now, and I've had no serious interest. A couple of messages, but it's not gone anywhere. And that normally tells me just one thing: it's priced too high. Although I don't think 1,500 quid is particularly high for this bike at all. However, the market seems to think otherwise. So I am willing to drop the price. But another thought occurred to me. Have you got a motorbike, similar sort of value, road legal, that you've been looking to get rid of, and would a 2001 Triumph Speed Triple interest you? Oh, this traffic's rubbish. After all, I managed to get this bike as a result of a swap. I swapped it for a VFR 750 back at the beginning of the year. So why not maybe do that again? So it is road legal. I think April the 26th was the expiry date on the MOT, if I remember rightly. Past that MOT, and I don't think there were any advisories on the MOT either. But I'll double check and I'll put something on the screen if I got that wrong. 23,000 miles on the clock. I have to admit to not having much service history with the bike, but there are a lot of MOTs, quite a lot of MOTs. And I've even got the original sales invoice when the bike was at 0 miles. So if this kind of interests you, and you have a bike you think I might be interested in, drop me a line. Now, if you've got a bike, A, it has to be road legal like this one. I am not interested in any non-running projects. So it has to have an MOT, unless the bike's so old it doesn't actually need one. But you can essentially prove that it's still roadworthy. And the other thing is that the bike you got in mind can't be so wide, so big, that I can't fit it down the side of my house. If you've seen my videos before, you know I've got a fairly narrow kind of alleyway down the side of the house. So if your bike has kind of got big faired-in panniers or huge handlebars, then it's going to be a non-starter. But I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what will take my fancy. Could be anything from a little 2-stroke 125 that might remind me of riding around in my youth as a 17-18 year old, to, I know, some big old 1100 or 1150 GS, an ancient BMW might do it for me. Could be an old sports bike, like an early GSXR 600, or one of the 1996 onwards S-Rad GSXR 750s. because I might end up taking that on the track. So yeah, really not sure what might take my fancy. So I apologise in advance if I speak to you, have a bit of a conversation, and then decide that that bike's not for me. Or if you're actually interested in buying this bike instead of swapping, by all means, get in touch. On my main YouTube page, I've got an email address, and I'll put the links to the Facebook ads on the description in case you want to contact me that way. Price is negotiable. So there we are, with the sun shining on it, which is pretty nice. So yeah, 23,000 miles. Basically, it's a solid bike as far as I can tell. Now, with these Triumphs of a certain era, they came with nylon, or essentially plastic fuel tanks. So there are some points where the paint has lifted and there's little bubbles in the paint. You'll be lucky to find a speed triple that hasn't got that issue. The tank's also expanded a little bit, which is also a common thing, and what that's done is split the little plastic, I think that's an airbox cover up there. I can't remember what that covers. I think it's an airbox. But yeah, that is also quite commonplace on these bikes. But you can see the paintwork otherwise is pretty solid. The forks are sound, no leaks there. Yeah, I think ultimately it's in pretty good nick. It's currently got the tyres that I took off my S1000 XR last year after some track days. So it's got some Michelin Power GP2s, rather sticky tyres. They might not be great in the winter and in low temperatures, but I can also throw in a set of Dunlop Road Sport 2s, which came with my Suzuki, the GSX-8R. They're in the right sizes. They're not great quality tyres, they're OEM tyres, but they are pretty much brand new, 600 miles on them I think. And yeah, plenty of tread left. The bike has got the headlamp fairing. I took it off because it makes it a little bit windy when I'm riding. There's a bit of wind noise comes off it, so I think it's a bit better like this, frankly. But feel free to put it back on. Yeah, so let me know if you're interested. So that's kind of it really. I just wanted to make a quick video letting people know that this bike's available for sale or for swaps. So until the next video folks, where I might be giving you an update on this bike, take care of yourselves and I'll see you again soon. Alright, ta-ra!